Hi, I'm going to show you how to work with graphics on the Pelle HPC cluster, which is part of the Intro to Python for HPC course that is provided by NICE. In this session I will tell a bit why you may want to use graphics. We're going to use matplotlib to create a plot, and we're going to view the plot. And those are the learning outcomes for this session. We're going to create a minimal plot. We load the matplotlib module and we're going to view the plot. So graphics are useful to visualize your data, for example in the form of plots. We can do this on our local computer, but you can also do this on an HPC cluster. Matplotlib is one of the most popular Python packages to make plots. Here we find out how easy it is. And it will just, the hardest part will be to find out which software modules to load. This will be all the code we will be running. So this session is about graphics and not about matplotlib. Here we see it creates a plot and it saves a plot, and this is the whole purpose, to get this thing going, to get that file created. We'll see how this plot looks like. Then we want to view the plot. But you'll see I will log in using a terminal, and that may not always work. Terminals are not made for graphics by default. There are two solutions. One is to use a remote desktop environment, like a desktop environment is what I have here. Like you see all these icons and things here. That's graphical, very easy to see images with. I'll be using the terminal solution, which I use SSH to log in, but now with X forwarding enabled. And this sounds super fancy, but it's just 3 extra keystrokes. In the worst case, you need to download the image to your local computer. It's clumsy, but it does work. So the first exercise is we're going to use matplotlib to create a plot. I'm going to create a Python script and we're going to run it. So these two first steps, we have just described them in the previous session where we are working with Python scripts. So I'm not going to repeat them here, I'll just go a bit faster for these. And then I'll go through the questions as usual. Good, so I move this thing to the left. Now I see the exercise well, and at the right I have Pelle here. Let's see, let's remove everything just that we're clean. Here, good. Here we have Pelle, beautiful. Let's create this Python script. There, I copy it. I do nano. Oh, let's make it put it to the right. I'm at this step, create a Python script called create plot, nano create plot.py. I paste the text in it. I save with Ctrl O. I press enter for that file name. I press Ctrl X to exit. I display the file just to make sure it worked. And now I'm going to run the Python script using Python create plot. So the error is that matplotlib could not be found. Now it's the time for your favorite HPC center. Find the documentation on how to use matplotlib. So let's do that. Docs.upmax. This is the upmax documentation, matplotlib. Alright, so oh, this used perfect. This is how to load the module. Let's go to the terminal again, Ctrl-Shift-V, enter. So this is how to use matplotlib, and now run it again. There, and it worked. Load the software module needed. The next step is viewing the plot. There are two ways again to view plots. Using a remote desktop environment, I don't do this. Login via SSH with X forwarding enabled. I will do this soon, because I think I'm simply logged in with SSH, so I will get an error. So let's take a look how we need to do it. We need to do it in the way shown below in the table. So that's this way. I'm going to copy this, Ctrl-Shift-V, enter. And this is the error you get when you do not have it enabled. So I now really need to log in with X forwarding enabled. So I'm going to log out there. I'm going to log in. So this is how I logged in. So I use an SSH key, whatever that is. I just push here a dash X space. And now I log in with SSH enabled. There's no difference except for that it can now plot stuff. If I run this command again, you will see the plot appear soon. And here is my beautiful plot. With this, I have gone through the exercise. I've showed you how to work with graphics, where I create a minimal plot using matplotlib on Pelle. I viewed the plot using SSH with X forwarding. This is a session in the course called Intro to Python for HPC, provided by NICE. And with that, I wish you a very good day. Bye.